Welcome, my friends. We are back with another tarot deep dive. I am Mr. Cosmic, and I'm happy to be here. This is a really interesting card that we're going to be looking at here today. Of all things considered, this is one of those really mysterious cards, right? Because there's a mystery behind the High Priestess, the silent guardian of the hidden truths, as it would be. It's the voice of the universe, the source, the hum. It's behind the veil energy. As I connect to this energy, I want to see what you guys think. Let me know. Hit the comments. Be sure to thumbs up, and as always, subscribe. The High Priestess is a card, two, maybe three energies, but typically you'll see two sides to this. It's a great counterbalance to the Magician, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll sometimes include this with the High Priestess, with the Hierophant. However, you'll hear me call it the ladies. With that said, let's be honest. This is the energy saying you don't need to chase every answer. Some truths just come back, and you go, "Whoa, I had no idea." That's this energy. It's when she teaches us that we have to trust the universe, trust the energy, trust your guides. Those whispers come in from those unseen threads beyond and saying, hey, I know logic's failing you, but here's the truth. And when I talk about the veil, I talk about that thing that hides behind her in the back there. It's the veil of pomegranates. And you'll notice me talk about Beyond the Veil. If you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out, because it's that mystery, the symbols, the fertility that comes along with those hidden realms. Like, what can we gain from all of this? And it's shielding us from the subconscious mind, reminding us that the truth is revealed layer by layer. And you'll see there's a scroll in her hand as well. It says Torah, T-O-R-A. It's divine law. Not all knowledge is written. Some is lived. And that's why we have to understand it's our interactions with one another. It's that connection that holds us true between the energies. As you see the crescent moon and you see all the energies around her, you'll see a moon on her head. You'll see a crescent moon at her feet. Those moons, that moon energy is amazing, because what it's telling us is that is the symbol of cycle, symbol of growth, symbol of awareness. It's the tides of the inner knowing. It's knowing that the moon's light reminds us the truth is not always constant, but it's always shifting, and it will be revealed in phases. As you see the pillars to the left and the right, that's Boaz and Jachin, if I pronounce that correct. I don't know if I pronounce that correct all the time. But anyway, to her sides, those pillars, you'll hear me talk about black or white, yes or no, duality. It's the severity and mercy. It's the shadow and light. And you'll see it right on her card there. What else do we have here? The crown, because I don't talk about the crown too much, but if you look at her crown and you compare it to everything that comes along with this, her crown has that moon energy, and that moon energy is a reminder of the eternal feminine. So I love that, because it's showing cycles, memories, the mysteries of life. As we move into the astrology of this, talking about the moon, it's the rulers of tides, emotions, subconscious. It's the how do you honor your inner rhythms. And each of these cards has a connection to something bigger. This is numerology 2, saying the duality, reflection point, saying what is the partnership that we need to become to be a better person. Stillness before movement, even. You know, if you ever plan a trip, it's that polarity, because you have like yes and no and go and stay. It's the reminder that we're always in the wisdom of two energies, two fluctuations, almost like we're vibrating at a higher sequence than we used to. And that's why I look at Reiki energy and I try to apply it when I look at these cards. I don't mention it all the time, but this card associates with Seihiki Ki, and it's that emotional healing symbol. It's the balance, mind and heart, aligning your essence with the inner healing. That's what I see with this. What else do we have here? Oh, the way I look at the frequency in here is 963, as it was with the Fool card. But that energy is resonating with the High Priestess, coming into the cosmic gateway, cosmic collective, cosmic consciousness even. And lastly, when I look at this, I see her as the seer of in between, the one who hears the whispers. They don't rush the revelation. Revelation. Maybe I'm talking about elevation because it's vibrationally going up too. But that could also be part of the process. But when she's sitting there, truth finds her. She's not getting up. She's waiting patiently. She knows it's hidden, but she's going to find it out. You can't hide from her. And that's what she's doing. Is ideally what she's really trying to do is trust her intuition. If the lattice, the universe or the source whispers, she listens. That lattice energy is the connecting threads underneath us all. It's that 333 energy. You know what I'm saying? It's honoring that silence and saying, I know we're still connected, but we're not talking. Even though there's some stillness, I know we know the noise is being concealed. And the other thing that she represents is dream journaling, because you can see in her hands here. But make sure if you ever get this card, it's mentioning dream journaling or symbols or speaking through the unknown. So embrace that balance with the not clinging to to the extremes. Like, say, I'm going to stay in the middle here. It's good. It's fine to be in the middle. I don't want you to fall in the into too deep. But protecting that sacred knowledge that you bring in is not always easy, right? Because sometimes not every truth is meant to be shared immediately, and you want to let people know, but you're like, I have to hold off. It's not good, and that's really tough for some people. Really tough. What is it? What is the extreme holding you back, or is it bringing you forward? But the balanced energy, just like we talked about the Two of Swords, that duality brings in that silence and says, okay, we're making a decision. The blindfold, right? So when you look at her intuition, she is truth. She is the epitome of what's hidden will be protected. What's not talked about is coming to the forefront. And when I look at her energy or connect to that energy, I see that she's dreaming big, and she's understanding that the knowledge will unfold in cycles, not rushed, and cycles. Because when she's trusting that inner moonlight, that stillness reveals and says, hey, who am I? What am I supposed to be doing here? And it's not a mistake that she's pausing for a second and taking a really wonderful look at this, because she's got a better perspective than most. And when we look at her and look through that lens, and we look at your story is about overcoming fear and living and not stopping, because she's carrying those messages from the divine saying, this is a forbidden prayer. This is that connection to the divine. Maybe you're even like adored in secret energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something about you that makes you very special. Soul contract. As I look at this, I really try to dial in and say, what is the purpose behind this breath, behind this synchronicity, the connection, the hum, the cosmic resonance, as I call it. It's that unknown energy. Some people have called it like when you're working your way to life path 33, and she kind of starts to embody that, right? She starts to bring in that sense of like, we know more than we show. Yeah, she's a vessel. I love when I get her. That's why when I pull her and the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is the 5th card in the Major Arcana. It's 2 and 5. But what happens with the ladies is they come out and they say, "Hey, we're gonna tell you something." You're like, you can't hide. They're party girls. They enjoy finding out the truth and enjoying living life, no matter what it takes. Essentially, she becomes the lighthouse with that moon energy, right? But when I look at this, it reminded always, whenever I look at the card, wisdom cannot be forced. It unfolds when you align, when you take your best foot forward and you take the hum seriously. We have to understand, I call it 6 to 8 weeks. It gives people a sense of like numbers and feeling, but it's cycles, right? And many of you know it. Many of you feminines already know that this is how it operates. With the mystery within you, it's just waiting to be heard. That's the silence, the voice behind the power, I guess. So let me know, what is your intuition whispering to you right now? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And as always, if this resonates, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Peace out, guys.